Hi guys. Okay, this is for the continuation of the you versus them for Aquarius. You guys, I just sat here and talked for a whole 20 minutes and thought I was recording the video for your part 2, and I did not record it. I do have a picture of the spread. Oh my God, it was so beautiful, it was so powerful. I'm not happy, you guys. I mean, it was basically a guided message, or aka channeled message, but let's see what we can get for part 2 here. So I apologize. I was even thinking about not doing a part 2. We have an 8 here with the strength card, building the courage and confidence for the union here. So you versus them, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, part 2. General reading. First card represents you, Aquarius. Second card represents your partner. Third card represents the relationship. And the first video I talked about a progression. Oh my God, I'm so upset, y'all. Y'all don't understand. Wow, I can't believe it didn't get recorded. I got the King of Cups, and I talked about how the page progressed into the Knight and then into the King. I talked about how the Page of Cups was an offer and it was an idea. It was the first expression of love. And I talked about how the relationship, you guys went through up and downs and there was long suffering, but it caused you guys to really appreciate each other. And because it was a slow progression, it created a very powerful dynamic, and it created a strong foundation. The whole reading was so beautiful because this was the epitome rather of a long-lasting relationship, a balanced relationship, not one of those fairy tale relationships where everything is peaches and cream, butterflies, rainbows. No, it was bad, good, and the ugly. But you work through it. You guys work together throughout the relationship. You guys learn through your mistakes. You guys made efforts. You made changes. You use those experiences that you learned. You gain wisdom from the experiences. And you were able to really cultivate a solid love. And at the end of the reading, oh my God, I got the 10 of Cups at the very end. 20 minutes gone, wasted. But things happen for a reason, you guys. Maybe you guys wasn't ready for that. That should have been saved for one of my extended readings, because that was a very powerful reading that I was going to give y'all for free. I broke down the numerology. I rearranged the cards. I showed you guys the progressions. I mean, I had 1 all the way through 10 for most of the, for the wands I had 6 out of the 10. For the swords, I think I had 6 out of the 10. And just really the most important cards for each suit. And I broke it down and I showed the progression. I showed the growth of the relationship. I showed where you guys healed, where the conflicts were, where the healing has taken place, and where the relationship was headed. The relationship was headed to the 10 of Cups. It was a very beautiful reading, very powerful. So we have the Strength card, and this is talking about building the courage and confidence. This relationship help you guys build courage and confidence. You guys, and there's a renewed strength in the relationship here. 8, another 8, talks about progression, talks about growth. The relationship is growing. It started off small. It started off small, and this is a relationship that started from high school. This is a very long relationship. This is not something that, this is not somebody you just met in 2 weeks. So this is not related to that. So if you just met your Aquarius, no, this is somebody that's been in a relationship for at least a year. Okay, maybe 6 to 8 months, but nah, I'm really feeling years here. I'm feeling years. I'm feeling a lot of memories, a lot of time being put into this, on and off, together. One of those relationships, which I could really call a ride or die, without the die part, okay? But just really being someone's rock, no matter what, through thick and thin. The epitome of that. through thick and thin. It's very beautiful. So let's see what else comes out here for the the partner column. I'm debating if I should post this or not. Justice in the reverse. There was some unfairness, but the skills have been balanced. There's some communication. I was talking about how there was some arguments and stuff in the relationship. I talked about how you guys can see eye to eye. You didn't think things were being fair, but you're ending the conflict. No more fighting. You're ending the heartbreak. And you're coming out of isolation. Okay, you're making a decision here. There was a false start here with the Ace of Pentacles. The Emperor, no more being controlling. And the Queen of Pentacles, no more suspicion, no more fear, no more insecurities here. Now the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse just means that somebody was feeling rejected, or it just could be that, remember I was talking in the first reading about manifestation. And I talked about how the Pentacles were showing the manifestation of those ideas, the expressions of love being manifested into the physical. And I was showing through the wands how the actions were being implemented. So it starts off with a thought, okay? You manifest, your manifestation starts off with a thought, an idea, and then it grows into some type of an action, wands, and then it materializes into the physical pentacles, okay? And the idea and the emotion is the Cup and the Swords. Okay, that makes sense. And the Magician showed up in the reading. It was so perfect, you guys. Okay, Page of Wands. Here's the new idea that I was talking about. New idea. Here's the Ten of Cups. So this is a new direction. This is an idea. This is you guys coming together saying, you know what? Let's do it this way. Let's see if this will work. Here. And you found contentment, you found happiness, your partner is happy with you here. And the Two of Wands does talk about a little bit of confusion. There was a little confusion, and this is talking about you're moving out of that confusion. There's going to be an equal give and take here. You're ready to give an equal give and take, Aquarius. And here, your partner is they're wanting this strong foundation here, because for the symbology is a square. Squares are very strong foundation. And they're ready to give you their heart. King of Pentacles here. Family, guys, this is about family. This is probably, you know, someone business minded, but I feel like he is ready to give this pentacle here. He's ready to put in the work, and he's successful. He's successful at the finances. So I see this as a positive vibration here for the reading. Let me see what the astrological sign is, y'all. I'm a little tired. It's early. I didn't get any sleep. I didn't even sleep. But the King of Pentacles, I should know this, y'all. I'm sorry. I know he's an earth sign. I just can't think off the top of my head. I think he's a Taurus. No, he's a Capricorn and Gemini. And it's 11. It's the vibration of the number 11. And it represents positivity, energy, activity, and creativity. So this is a positive. He's offering you positivity, a positive energy now. Humble, not that King of Swords that we had in the first reading. More humble. Being humble. You humbled this person, or the partner humbled you, Aquarius. The Devil. So this is a tight bond. Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. Interesting, huh? We have two beginnings. They're in the reverse. But this is talking about there was a lack of direction. There was also a lack of truth. That's being ended here. This is talking about action. This is talking about direction. And this is talking about with the swords. It's mental. So for me, I'm thinking, it's talking about you didn't know what you wanted at first. You didn't know what you wanted here with the Ace of Swords. Because there was no clarity here. So this is a lack of direction. This is no clarity. Okay? These are both new beginnings. So I'm flipping them. And the devil could have just been the negative aspects of the relationship. But I'm looking at this as a bond. This is a tight bond. It's kind of like somebody's not going nowhere. Someone's telling the other partner, I'm not going anywhere. I'm stuck with you, basically. So whoever resonates with that, they're saying I'm stuck with you. Let me make sure I'm in frame, y'all, because you know my ass be all out of frame. Don't play with me, y'all. Not y'all, but I'm talking about the my equipment and my fake camera stand, which is just my makeshift candle holder. So that's what I'm talking about, not y'all. I love y'all. Talk about the damn whole ass camera that keep cutting out, pissing me off. But anyways, give me a second. I'm not filling any cards here. Let me do this. I'm so disappointed, y'all. I know y'all can hear it in my voice. I'm super disappointed. I am. I'm hurt. Because readings take a lot of my energy, and I really put a lot of energy in that. And it was just so much things were connecting. And I gave an analogy of faith the size of a mustard seed, because I talked about that little page of cups here, and I said this is that faith, and it's small. It's a small gesture, small offer, because it's the desire, right? And I talked about all the threes that were presenting themselves to me, and I was talking about that is the expression, and that is the communication. That is you guys communicating, you guys negotiating, you guys saying, I want this to go this way, and I don't want to feel this way any longer, and I want you to acknowledge me, and I want you to appreciate me. And the other person is saying, I want you to need me, and I want you to let me lead. And the person is saying, yes, I will let you lead, but you need to provide. You need to provide security, and you need to be a man. And the other partner is saying, you need to be a wife, and you need to nurture me, and you need to support me. Okay? There was a lot of energy, and I didn't go into all of that. You know, I felt that. But I was talking about the progression. I was showing it to you via the tarot. I was showing you via the map, because it was kind of like a little map. You know, the numbers were consecutive, and they led to all the endings, and then it led into a new beginning, and it was the 10 of Cups right in the heart here, and we have the Magician here. So this is going to manifest. He has everything he needs to manifest this relationship. You guys are everything to each other. You guys complete each other. And I know that I can usually say you don't need anyone to complete you. You don't need it. But it just so happens that that was the case here. Complement each other. Somebody is, it's kind of like when you have two people and one person may be the logical person that you can go to that will help you figure things out, and the other person is the intuitive person that can look at things in a different perspective. It was like you complementing each other because you guys had different traits about each other that blended well One person was good at something, that was their strength, and the other person had their own strengths. And you guys combined your strengths together to build a foundation. This is what I was trying to explain in the reading. You built the foundation by cooperating together, combining both of the yin and the yang energy to create the solid foundation here. In the relationship column, we have the Magician. Is very positive. It was positive in the other reading. And I was explaining the dynamics of the pros and the cons, or what we look at as pros and cons. It was really just the negative and the positive aspects, because it's balanced. There was some negative and positive aspects of the relationship, but it was balanced, because there's no such thing as a perfect relationship. Okay? That would be a boring relationship. So the relationship, and this is talking about passion. The two people are very passionate about each other. This is not for all of you guys, not for all of you Aquariuses. This is for a specific group. And whoever this resonates with, please comment in the comment section, please, and let me know if this resonates with you. If you found the one, please let me know. I'm so happy for you. I'm so very happy, because this person makes you happy. This person, you are fulfilled completely with this person, sexually, emotionally. They're physically attracted. You're physically attracted to them, and this person is funny. This person listens to you. This person is one of those. It's one of those corny IG couples that takes all those pictures and videos of each other loving on each other. Kind of like that, if you want to kind of like try to visualize what I'm talking about. Very cute, very. It's just that relationship where you're just best friends and you just click. That's what it is. Because best friends fight, but best friends love each other no matter what, right? So it was beautiful, you guys. I'm disappointed, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, that's enough shuffling. Okay. So let's complete this part 2. I'm going to pull 3 cards. What I'm divinely guided to. So there's direction, and there's action, and there's truth, fairness, and this relationship is being manifested. So what is the outcome? Please give us a beautiful outcome. One more time. Aha, Queen of Cups. Aha, Ace of Cups. And this is the ending of the confusion. We have emotional stability. This is a balanced person. This is someone whose emotions are balanced now. And this is the beginning. This is a I mean, we know this is a new beginning, but there's a word that I'm trying to think of. Not only is it a new beginning, but it's a promise of, why am I getting the word promise? This is unconditional love. You have found the one, you guys. It's kind of like you saying to yourself, I want to be loved like God loved me. And I know no one can love you like that, but I feel like this person makes you feel that way. This person makes you feel so safe. And I look at this as healing when I see it in the reverse. And the reverse talks about anxiety, depression, blah, blah, blah. But I don't even look at it like that. It's a 9. It's a completion. In the reverse, I look at it as you're healing. You have healed. And it's in the relationship column. Both of you guys have healed. That's how I look at this. Healing. Because a lot of people, this is patience. This is relying on faith. It talks about good news is on its way. Not to rush things, not to be hasty. Just to remain optimistic, letting things fall into place. Okay? No more doubt. No more fear. No more hardships. That's a completion. I'm gonna grab one more. But I was pleased with the reading all in all. I was very pleased with the cards I got. I was very, very pleased with what I saw. And listen, I'm not saying this is gonna be so perfect. You know, like I said, no relationship is perfect. I'm saying that this relationship is gonna progress into something beautiful. You're gonna have your ups and downs, but you guys are gonna work your way through it because you guys are both willing to put in the work because you guys love each other that much. Here with the Ace of Cups, you're gonna be putting in the work. You're gonna be willing. You're gonna want to. You have a desire to, and you guys have the Wheel of Fortune. Why am I shuffling all retarded? Oh, let me start over. All right, final outcome. All right, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this will be a success. There will be a lot of success in this relationship. You guys are gonna be in sync to the point where you guys are gonna make money together. You guys are gonna really manifest something very beautiful because you're going to learn what's happening here is you guys learn. You guys getting to the point where when something happens, you learn from it and you fix it. You use it to your advantage. That's why this is working. This is why it clicks so well. Because you guys will have an argument and then you'll be like, yo, that was dumb. Why did we argue about that? And you guys will actually sit there and talk about it. Or if you don't talk about it, you guys will both think about it separately and you guys will reach the same conclusion because you're in sync that way. And this is a soulmate. This is a twin flame union, by the way. So if you're resonating and you feel like this person is your twin flame, the answer is yes. This is your twin flame. And I got a 10 of Swords. And this is an end. This is an ending of anything because right now you're at the stage of where you're kind of feeling like you don't know where this relationship is going. Just watch the first video if you didn't see it. You're in that stage where I don't know where this relationship is going. I really love this person. I love him. But I don't know what he wants. I'm confused. I don't know if he wants to be with me, blah, 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 blah. Or he thinks that, and boom. Y'all gonna sit down and y'all gonna have a conversation. And y'all gonna make a decision. And y'all gonna say, let's work. Let's put the work in. And you're going to end this bullshit here. The mental confusion. You both are confused. You both don't know. Because you both weren't showing each other that you loved each other with the King and Queen of Swords. It was a power struggle. You're going to put down that ego. You're going to have an ego death here with this. And you're now going to put in the work because you don't want to lose each other. Because you feel this strong bond here. Here, I'm surprised the Lovers didn't come out. And you're going to put in the work and you're going to manifest this union. And it's going to be successful. For some reason, I'm guided to pull one more card, y'all. And I promise that's still going to be the last one. I'm just guided to pull one more card. It's gonna be so successful. And this one just popped out on its own. So it was important to show that. So for the ones that didn't see the first video, whatever you're going through, it is part of the process. Like I said, it takes the faith the size of a seed, of a mustard seed. I'm jacking it up, but you get the gist. It takes the faith the size of the mustard seed. And I had these same cards in the reading that I lost. Wow, look. We have the Chariot, and we have the laying down the burdens, and we have the Chariot. Okay. Taking charge, moving forward. This is progression. Chariot is a 7, and then there's a 10. Those came out on their own. So let go of the burdens. Let go of the confusion. Let go of that. That is in your head. You guys are both crazy. You are. You're crazy about each other. So let it go. Let it go of whatever is going on. And let things fall into place. Start off small and let it build into something very beautiful. You're being guided. This is destiny. You're being guided, divinely guided into this union. And the progression is, it's going to start off slow and it's going to build and build and build and build and build. You just got to want it. You just got to desire it, and you got to actually put in the work. Put in the work. That's all. All right. Oops, I didn't mean to take 2. So we have the Queen of Swords. Now, this is justice. This is fairness. You know, we always talk about, well, I always talk about, I'm saying we, me and my cards. I always talk about, this is her cutting out the BS. This is cutting out things that no longer serves you in the relationship, cutting out all the arguments, cutting out all the immaturity and the insecurity and the fear, cutting that all out. Okay, so the Queen, and I know I said that was going to be the last card, and I pulled out more cards. Sorry, you guys. I'm a liar in the center tonight, but I'm being guided by my deck. This Queen, she is someone that's been through some things. Well, we're going to look at the positive aspects of her because, you know, she talks, this is someone that's been through a lot and she's been hurt, and it sometimes can be to her detriment because she can come off as emotionally detached and she's too guarded sometimes, and she doesn't let people in but she doesn't want to get hurt. But this is Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Aquarius, you guys. And this is the vibration of a 7, and this is cooperation. She's going to cooperate. And you want to know something? You know what she's going to do as well? She is going to I'm sensing she's gonna be the truth. And this energy talks about the truth, the honesty. You guys, this whole situation stemmed from dishonesty, and this is both of you guys not being able to be honest with each other, not being able to express. So now you're going to cooperate, and you both are going to come in the new beginning, because this is going to be a renewal of the entire relationship with truth and honesty. Perfect balance. I mean, she can be a little, you know, she ain't the easiest to deal with, but we're not looking at that. We're looking at the numerology, the 6. We're looking at her and her sword of truth coming in here. Remember, she showed up in the first reading. She was the first reading. We had the Queen and the King right next to each other, and then we had the High Priestess showing the balance of the feminine and masculine. But this is talking about truth.